In this video, I'm just having a look at the Black Friday pricing for the Panasonic Lumix GH7, and I've kind of come across like a few of these deals kind of starting to pop up, and they sort of vary where you are in, different kind of territories. But I'm not kind of promoting stores on this. I've never used Adorama. This is just an example, just to kind of run through some of the deals and things that I kind of have seen. So to kind of like kick it off in the US, they basically just had like the deal where it was the SanDisk Pro Cinema card. It was it's quite an expensive card, 320 gig card. It was sort of $400 or pound card. And that deal's ended now, and they've kind of moved on to a newer deal in the run up to kind of Black Friday, and now it's the XLR2 adapter. So if you don't really know much about like the kind of the GH7 and kind of how it works, they introduced kind of internal 32-bit float recording, but to do it internally you need a accessory, which is the XLR2 adapter. It fits on the hot shoe of the camera, and essentially that will allow you to then have 32-bit float but internally on the video files. So you kind of need that to make that work. So they've sort of bundled it all up into one thing, and you can kind of have that as a bundle, which is pretty good. Like this is a 500. It's basically I believe it's $400 or $500 kind of accessory. Oh, okay, sorry, it's up there. So $497. And that actually translates to about £500. It is in the UK, so that's a decent deal. It's actually you save more money than you would on the original SanDisk offer. But obviously, it's very dependent. Everybody needs an SD card. Not everybody needs 32-bit float audio or XLR inputs for audio. It's quite a specific deal. But it's a good deal, if you were looking at getting this for the 32-bit float, you get it all in one nice bundle and you're paying the same price that you would have just paid for the camera. So that's really decent as a kind of, as an incentive offer. And like I say, some of these seem to be popping up as like pre-Black Friday deals. I don't know if there may even be like specific better deals coming up to it. I kind of just... on this video, you feel free to drop stuff in the comments if you're coming across and seeing better deals than these. These are just bits that I've kind of picked out and found, and like I say, I'm not gonna link to any of them or anything. It's just kind of these are what I've seen. But the main issue I've kind of come across is if you're in the UK, it's kind of that sounds like a great deal, and then you look on the UK sites like CVP, Wex, those kind of sites, and then it's got the same offer except you don't actually get the XLR2 included. You get $200 off it. So, and you can see here that's ex VAT, so including VAT, £500. So you're basically still paying £300 for the XLR adapter. So the offer is actually not as good as even the SanDisk Pro Cinema offer, where you were getting sort of $300 or $400, and that was the US only offer. This other one seems like a US only offer. Like I say, I've just picked out Adorama as one that had it. I think I saw it on BH Photo and a couple of other sites. So it just seems like a general offer, because it's across different territories. But for whatever reason, it's just not a very good offer in the UK, which is a bit of a shame. Like $200 incentives, not really that great. That was kind of what they had before. They had like I think it was like a PANA 100 code and then a PANA 200 code. So it was kind of like, there's a bit of an incentive there, but not much. I mean, this is just on the GH7. Like I said, there's much better G9 Mark II deals and, other cameras, S5 Mark II, S5 IIX. They got some great deals on that, like everywhere at the moment. And I'm sure there will be better ones at Black Friday as well. But this is kind of specifically GH7, and like I say, it's just real underwhelming for the kind of UK ones. There's another again, I haven't used these guys, so I don't know how kind of good this is, but as an example, the ones that aren't doing it, some of them have warranty deals and also things, so you get like a 70 quid battery, like $100 official Lumix battery, plus you get like your kind of 3 years. But even that as an incentive is a bit of a kick in the face, because like you get that anyway on like the if you buy your camera in the US, everybody gets that. You get your 3-year warranty. all those extra kind of bits with it under the Pro services. But then if you're a Micro Four Thirds user who's outside of the US, you don't get anything. You just have to have a full frame camera, which just seems crazy. So like G9 Mark II users, GH6, GH7, anyone with like a slightly newer Micro Four Thirds camera, that you'd hope you could get onto this kind of like, you know, the Lumix Pro services. You just can't. Like, it's not a thing you can use. And I kind of mentioned this before in a video, and I was sort of hoping that they would have addressed this by now, but it's just one of those things where, you know, my GH5, I got a 5-year warranty on that. GH6, I got a 1 year plus a 3-year warranty. So that's still under warranty now, you know, and I bought that when it came out. It just seems crazy. Like, it's a weird thing as well, because it's not kind of like it's not like a post-Brexit or COVID or whatever type thing, because they were doing this like a couple of years ago, but now it just seems that those cameras have kind of fallen off of having any support now, unless it's through like one of these kind of retailers that is offering it as a thing. And they have it in other places, you know, like this is for the Australian version of it. They get 2 years standard warranty plus a 3-year bonus warranty. And it's just kind of like, that includes, you know, you've got like the G9 Mark II on there, you've got the GH6, you've got the GH7s there, look. So it just seems like a really weird discrepancy. Like, you're at a real disadvantage buying a Micro Four Thirds camera in the UK. Like, you get none of the benefits of like any of the other territories buying it. So it just, yeah, I don't really understand that. It just seems really bizarre. Like, if you could get this with the 3-year warranty on the kind of like, you know, Lumix Pro services, which is just a standard thing. It's not like a particularly special thing. It's just like, you know, if you buy a £2,000 camera, you expect at least a 2-year warranty with it. And then, you know, so it's like an additional year, I guess, like as a thing. Like a 1-year warranty, I honestly don't think is enough for like a camera of that value. As a kind of a default, it should be 2 years anyway, by kind of, you know, just as like a standard thing. So, you know, like having a 3-year warranty with this on like a red plan, and then having the XLR unit, then you'd be kind of like, okay, yeah, that's a good deal, you know, 1,500 quid plus you get the XLR unit, like in that, like, well, I mean, you know, that's 500, so 2,000 in total, but you're getting the XLR unit, which is 500. So it's almost like you're getting 500 off the camera, plus you're getting like kind of 3 years 3 years warranty on it as well. But yeah, it's just, I don't know if, you know, if you've seen kind of better deals than this, then, you know, feel free to kind of drop them in the comments, like what you've seen, and, you know, you've seen any kind of incentives for like warranties and things, because like I said, I've just not seen anything around, and it just seems really weird that that's just kind of like dropped off and disappeared for like a lot of territories. Whereas if you buy in the US or you buy in like certain places, you just get all these extra incentives, like you get better kind of actual deals, and you get that on top as well. So it kind of really puts me off that you don't get any of that anymore. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you've kind of seen anything, and that was kind of that was it really.